even other things causing impact on price. For instance, I know that a lot of people don't think about it with beef. Now, in Texas, of course, being the epicenter of beef for the United States, there is fear that cows could be infected by something that's impacting cows in Mexico. Are you following that story as well down there?
Yeah, the screwworm.
Right.
That's been a concern that Texas cattle raisers are dealing with. The concern that it might make its way up from Mexico. So far, it hasn't in imported beef that comes from south of the border. Cattle ranchers here are dealing with other issues, including a drought across much of the state that's killing the hay that normally they would be feeding to the cattle, so they have to sell the cattle early. And nationally, right now, you may know this, Ken, the national cattle herd is the smallest it's been since the 1950s. So that smaller herd, smaller supply, what does that do to prices? Pushes them up. Likely to see that again next year.
The question is, though, is it because the demand is down, or is the demand down because the price is up?
Well, it's both.
First?
Yeah, I mean, demand is down. People are they're looking at other options, assuming that chicken is healthier than beef, and so there just isn't the demand out there. This smaller cattle herd, and then things like a drought or the screwworm from Mexico, and we're looking at higher beef prices next year.
Yeah, it's going to cost. And
sure.
we just don't think about how that impacts everything and every little aspect of our lives. Interesting. Always great to talk to Jim Ryan, ABC News correspondent from Dallas, my friend. You have New Year's Eve plans?
No, working.
Same. Everybody in the business that I know is either working, or if they're not working, they're staying home. That's it, right? You spend all those years working, and you decide the one year that you can go out, you won't.
No.
Very good.
Because we like our jobs.
Exactly. We do love our jobs. Otherwise, we'd be shoveling dirt. That's what we would do for a living. That's the only other thing I'm able to do. Jim Ryan, ABC News correspondent from Dallas. Always a pleasure. Happy New Year to you, my friend.
Same to you.
All right, thank you. You bet. Well, the world has a new billionaire, and you definitely know who she is. We're going to tell you about who has officially joined the world's elites. That's coming up next at 7:10 WOR.
I'm Bernie Viter with the WOR traffic. If you're heading through Newark on 109 southbound before the Pulaski Skyway at Roanoke Avenue, got some heavy delays. There is a crash there as you travel that stretch. Also 80 eastbound, both the express and locals crawling into exit 62. There's a crash in Saddlebrook on the express lanes. It's an accident with injuries with some very heavy delays because of it. Now heading for the GW Bridge, you're about 10 to 15. Same story at the Lincoln and the Holland, actually maybe 10 minutes tops. And on the LAE westbound by the Clearview, crash has been cleared, but still seeing slowdowns out of Nassau County, back from before Little Neck Parkway. And in Nassau County, there's a broken down tractor trailer eastbound LIE before Shelter Rock Road, exit 35. That's along the right side. Our next traffic updates in 15 minutes. Now let's take a look at the WOR Weather Channel forecast.
We see some wind gusts to 50 miles per hour. Wind advisory until 6 p.m. Partly sunny, more clouds. Northern New Jersey, lower Hudson Valley, get up to the mid-20s to low 30s. Tonight, partly cloudy. Overnight, low to mid-20s. Tomorrow, partly sunny. Again, more clouds to the north, high upper 20s to mid-30s. Burroughs seeing a slight chance for snow late Wednesday night. We are mostly sunny New Year's Day. A few clouds, 31 degrees at WOR.
Good morning, Jeff.